What you drop Telly back into, do you? Somebody says go find my daughter, you go find her. Somebody says go spy on somebody else, you go do that.
This is Gene Hackman in a scene from Night Moves, a new motion picture being directed by Arthur Penn. Penn knows how to provoke an audience with portrayals of people in conflict, as he did in Bonnie and Clyde and The Miracle Worker. Moving from one location to another in the Gulf of Mexico, the director and the producer, Robert Sherman, go by boat. Arthur Penn unwinds, but his mind keeps turning.
One of the characteristics of movies is that you're going to get movie shot that day. So all of these variables run through your head. Have I got this actor's confidence? Now we have to get the technicians to help us do it. Oh, I'd like to be able to just give this up. This is the point where I can't back down. See, what am I doing here? I'm sitting on this boat. I don't want a suntan. The guy who's driving this boat says he can drive a boat. I don't know whether he can drive a boat. I'm going to make it work. I'm going to make it work.
Aren't you the Harry Mosby who played ball for Oakland? Yeah, I saw you in the Pro Bowl. What year was it now? 64?
63. Yeah, we lost 17-21.
Yeah, you made the interception.
Gene Hackman plays Harry Mosby, a private detective at odds with everyone around him. Hackman worked with Penn in Bonnie and Clyde and was nominated for an Academy Award.
Have you had any second thoughts about joining his agency?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's not an agency. That's an information factory. Could go bananas there in 1 week.
Job Nick offered you.
I don't want that job! I like doing what I'm doing!
Doing what? People ask you to do boring, trivial sort of things, and you do them!
On Sanibel, an island 15 miles out in the Gulf, the company films parts of the story about a private detective hired to find a runaway girl. Mosby will uncover a murder and face a decisive change in his lifestyle. It's the kind of story Arthur Penn likes to sink his teeth into.
Tight over shoulder here. We'll do a high little over back master here and ready for the break on dolly, okay? All right, that board is where he sits, that pair of boards.
Working with Penn and Hackman is actress Jennifer Warren.
Speed.
Mark.
Action.
Hello.
Yes?
This is Tom Iverson's place, isn't it?
That's right. He's not here just now. We're closed for the day.
Got any idea where I could locate him?
Maybe here tomorrow.
My name's Harry Mosby. I'm a private investigator.
What do you got him for?
Well, there's a big demand for dolphins.
Making small talk is a way Mosby has of getting information out of people.
It's chic to have a dolphin for a pet.
Tom's stepdaughter, Deli, is missing. I'm looking for her.
You're not one of those intent on the truth types, are you?
All right, one more time.
Before every scene, Penn goes over lines, guiding his performers.
You're saying to the actor, I'll be your artistic conscience outside here. I will make sure that you're okay. If it's not right, I promise you I won't include it in the film. I will eliminate it. All you do is keep the energy up and their confidence up and suggest to them that they can't go wrong.
Once he's satisfied that Hackman and Melanie Griffith, who plays the runaway, have the tone of the scene, he moves them into position and sets the action.
You conceive of an action unit as a whole unit first. You can't shoot it that way because it's made up of so many different components, some of which are quite dangerous unless they're done under superb control. Gene Hackman could be wearing an oar in the middle of his head for the rest of his life.
Go ahead, Jackie. Step on the other side, Jackie. Yeah. Don't be a critic. Go for it, okay? All right. All right? And go. Boom, bam. No, go through with it.
To nail down the specifics, the director walks and talks everyone through one more rehearsal.
No way, you bounty hunter. I'm not gonna... Go get him. Go get him, Jackie. Go get him. Go get him. Only a rehearsal. That's it. Okay, very good. That's it. All right? All right. Gene. Hackman. Okay. Action!
You're either going to go back to L.A. with me, I'm going to turn you over to the cops.
Hey,
and
Dilly,
hold you
what's
here.
Go, Jackie. Go, Jackie. Buddy.
You're not gonna earn anything off of me.
Buddy. Gene. Go. Swing. Cut it! Terrific, Jackie. That was beautiful.
It's very important in action sequences to know the irreducible minimum of action components that you have to create so that it will finally form a straight through line.
How about after you've made your turn? Can you start taxiing in toward that,
Harry Mosby's turf is L.A., and the company films there. Edward Binns is cast as a stunt director filming a tricky sequence. He's a new friend of Mosby's. The detective doesn't know quite where or how he fits into the case and begins to feel his man out.
When I give you that, turn and look, and then duck, okay? Here we go. Roll it. Marker. Action.
The bag up good and high. Keep firing in the police car.
Get her in the smoke, Joe.
Get your smoke mine.
Okay, boys, very good. Come on in.
Okay. How's that for you, Alan?
The company has arrived at their new location, and Arthur Penn is about to start a new sequence.
It's a massively difficult sequence. It involves a rigged airplane. It also involves running somebody down with a pontoon, which is extremely dangerous. That just about brought us all to our knees, technically, because we thought we just were going to be defeated by it. If there's one thing a director has to be, it's some kind of obsessional personality who says, okay, I'm going to make it work no matter what. Point of fact, I think it turns out to be one of the more extraordinary sequences in the film.
How far would you estimate you're away from making your shot?
5 minutes.
Okay, quickly as you can.
Okay.
Surface here.
Yeah, a little further in.
Swim there.
Swim gets stuck with the rope.
He'll rehearse and then film in sections, changing and fitting with the bits and pieces he's shot so far. Later, when he edits, it'll all come together to tighten his grip on the audience.
Go, go. Right on the money, thank you. Gentlemen, that's a wrap.
But solutions in themselves are deceptive. They contain the next mystery. That's why we use the detective form. No matter how smart or how all-knowing the detective may be, he only deduces up to a point, and then life is a far better detective than he is and comes up with many more inventions that he still has to wrestle with. In this case, his own life.
Making films like Night Moves, using his wit, energy, and desire to communicate ideas, director Arthur Penn builds a bond between himself and the audience.